Hi everyone, it's Rich with my wife Kel,
Hi there, welcome back.
and we're back to do a first reaction video for you. So in this case, Kel, we have Gavin, 24 years old from Texas, and
Hi, Gavin.
he wanted to do a band called In Flames, which we haven't reacted to. I know of In Flames, and a song called Trigger. This is actually the first song from In Flames that I was introduced to a long time ago. Every time I meet someone who's never heard of the band, I show them this song. I think it's a good introduction to the band. At least it was for me. So we're gonna do In Flames, but not this one. It's a bit heavy. It's a bit. I know you don't like the yelling, the vocals that are just too much. So I chose a song from the new album. The name of the album is The Mask, I believe.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, The Mask, 2019.
Sure.
And it's a song called Stay With Me. And I had listened to this as before we started doing the channel. I was listening to it when I was actually in Victoria, and I really, really liked it.
Great.
So it's a song called Stay With Me. I've only heard it once or twice, but it was on my playlist. So when I saw, Gavin, that you requested this one, I just wanted to see what I knew I had other songs, and this is the one that I picked out from that album that if we were to do it one day, there it is. So I just kept it on my playlist, and then when I go back and see songs to do for Kel that aren't directly from the request engine, then they come from that playlist. So this is one of them. All right.
Okay.
So if you want to do your request, everybody, it's www.knr.wtf.com. Go under the middle right little heading. It's not a drop down. It's actually just a heading, purple box. It says make a request. You'll see the white boxes. Fill it in there. Mobile site. Just scroll down, you'll see the white boxes come up on the page under Make a Request.
And if you want to add lyrics that are meaningful to you, we have a little section called Lyrics to Live By. And they're just lyrics that have helped you through something and that you think might help somebody else. And again, that's it's off the menus. There's a link there. You can just click it and it'll take you to the form. Thanks for being here. Thanks for your request, Gavin.
Absolutely. Okay, so let's just get to this. All right. This is a lyric video.
Okay.
So they have a heavy sound. They're rooted in a real heavy, thick sound. Or
I love it already.
I think this is more our speed.
Don't ever let them use you. They will bring you to your knees. I tried to lead you for a while, but every time I talk to you, you are too afraid to see. Open your eyes. Can't see the light. Stay with me, away from the darkness of night. Stay with me. Stay with me. Stay with me. Stay with me. I don't know if you're ready. You should see where I have been. I don't know if you're ready, and I don't know where to begin. Open
How do we do?
I thought they were totally fantastic. Totally
Yeah.
fantastic.
Great sounding band.
Fantastic. Beautiful. Gorgeous voices. Gorgeous harmonies. Beautiful balance. It was musical. It was easy to follow. It was harmonious. It was melodic. It was a little bit dark at the end. I think the scream was perfect. It wasn't overdone. He clearly wanted whoever to stay with him, and they weren't doing that. And
Stay with me.
he was a little frustrated.
God.
I thought it was perfectly placed. I love them. I love them. I think they're awesome. What another great what am I saying? Every day here with all of you, we listen to awesome music. I am so spoiled now. I just take it for granted that it's all awesome. That what we're doing here, everything that all of you suggest is just so good. And so, great band.
Not too much
Great.
pressure. Everything is.
Well, no,
No,
but that's what's happening.
I'm starting to screen the scream.
Screen the scream.
I am. I don't want to wait. We have precious time here, Kel, that we get to share a couple hours every couple days. We work full time, and we're not going to candy coat a song that was littered by screaming and yelling and growling and shit. We like it. Like, this song was perfect.
That was
the use
perfect.
of that at the very end was perfect.
And the one that Clint suggested, As I Lay Dying, redefined.
Yeah.
I thought that was good too. But we had the lyrics. So it was really easy it was so important because if I can't understand them, see, I understood him.
Yeah.
If I can't understand what they're screaming about, then it just is perceived as this negative assault.
Yeah,
on my senses.
Yeah, so I listened to the whole album, and this is actually this is the album closer. And I just said, wow, what a great close to this and a lot of the album, is definitely listenable for us, listenable plus. It's not like, oh yeah, we'll listen to it. But just some of the songs are just I think it's just a little overdone with the whole vocal instrument. And it just really, I know it turns you off a lot, and it really turns me off when it's like too much bass in a song. It's like too many fills in the drum. It's like too many solos for the guitar. It's like an imbalance of engineering. It's the same thing for me.
But at the same time, we know that these bands have gold within them. And so part of us is we want to get to that musical gold. So we're willing to give the bands a chance to show us their exemplary musicianship. So if you had played a song where it was all screaming, I would say...
Let's do this. Let's do Triggered.
Yeah, let's do Trigger. Can we have lyrics?
Yeah, so it's just going to take me a sec, you guys,
so-
to bring it up. Okay, and let's give
Sure.
you a fair shot, okay?
Absolutely.
And I've been wrong before about lots of things.
Okay,
Maybe
yeah,
I'm
let's
wrong
do it.
again.
Let's do it. I'm so excited.
Okay,
I love
that's
it
just
when we
about
do
what we're doing here.
surprises like this.
Yeah, so
this is so great.
Trigger. Okay, so just give me a sec, guys.
Yeah,
So
you just do your thing. So it's not that I hate the band. It's that, as you're saying, I want to hear more from them because I want them to show me that they're capable of all kinds of things, including musical diversity, which is really important to us.
Oh,
Do
okay.
we get lyrics?
Yes. So okay,
good.
hold up. Sorry.
So I'll have to. Well,
Okay.
Okay,
Alright, here we go.
This is so great. I love it when we surprise and veer off onto
Yeah,
a
we've
second course.
actually never done this sort of thing before, so
This
why
is
not?
great.
Why not? All right.
Okay, very
This
excited.
is In Flames. I haven't. I'm hoping this is a good video. This is the first one that came up with lyrics. Here we go.
Great so far.
intro. Let's let it go. Here we go.
Okay, you go first because I have figured something out.
No, I'd rather you go.
Okay, so as much as we all know that I can't do two things at once, I can't watch the video and focus on the music, so I
You do, you
usually
just can't
close
do it
my
well.
eyes. I just don't do it well. And in this case, watching the lyrics has become a distraction from the hardcore cerebral shock of the growl. But I know what they're the scream. But I now know what they're saying, so it makes it much, much, much better. If we're going to do a song like this, we absolutely have to have the lyrics, and I absolutely have to listen to them because it mutes the music and it makes me focus on the message. I'm not saying I want to do a whole bunch of it, but I'm willing to give it a chance.
I'm fine. Whatever you want to do. I would hate for something to have to be muted in music.
Well,
it's almost like I'll deal with it as long as, like, it's kind of like strap me down when you give me the needle.
No, because as a musician playing in an orchestra, you mute out the other musicians.
Oh.
You hear them.
Fair enough.
You know that they're there. You know the trumpets are playing, the trombones. You hear the timpanis. You're
Point
in your
taken.
section. The conductor's there. You're focusing. You're playing. You're aware of your section and who's in your section. But you're by no means focusing on any other section. But they're playing, and you know every drop of music and every single note. That everybody's coming in on time. You know their parts. So that's what it is for me.
Cool.
It's much, much better with the lyrics. I really liked the second song, Trigger.
Mm-hmm.
I love their voices. And I think with the lyrics, to help us, as long as the whole song is not that.
That's the thing. Like, I didn't
I
want to
don't know
blow
if
my
I
first
can do-
reaction, and I heard up until probably 45 seconds to a minute, I was like, I know this other song. I think it would be better introduction. So
I'm
hey,
glad we did it that
both.
way. No, I'm glad
I really
we did
like
it
it's
that
heavy
way.
as fuck. Wow, that's just. I mean, that's great music. I definitely agree, Gavin. That's a
Great
really
song,
really
Gavin.
great song. So I'm glad we did that little
Totally.
experiment, little impromptu twofer.
And I like the way that we kind of went around it and came from the back end, because there's no script here and there is no right way to do this. And I was also giving thought to the fact that, there's a lot of bands we just haven't gotten to, like this one,
an
and
understatement.
Caligula's Horse, and so many others
Oh,
that
my
you've
God.
suggested. And what I want to
Caligula's
say
Horse.
is this. We are arriving perfectly on time to every moment in our life. And maybe last
Amen.
year, we wouldn't have been able to appreciate nearly any of this. Maybe we were closed-minded. Maybe we weren't ready to embark on this crazy epic journey of listening to all these bands that we have no clue about. And we had no plans for any of this with any of you. So I don't feel that anything here is a mistake. It's all worked out beautifully.
Mm-hmm.
I love the way you threw up the Trigger song with the lyrics. I loved it. And I have to have the lyrics. I cannot listen to Growl or Scream without it.
The problem with that is that they're not always there.
That's
and
true.
now here's a problem I'm running into.
That is true.
Here's a problem I'm running into. And maybe you guys can figure this one out. Okay, let's say she wants to hear In Flames, Trigger. Okay? Go to YouTube, go to all the other sites. No one has done an on-screen lyrics video. Okay, fine. So then you do an image. You try to find an image. Then I have to take like 20 minutes to squeeze it down, do a display capture, squeeze it down, make sure it's readable, that it's going to fit enough. And a lot of times the lyrics are like this, so the print is like this,
Yeah.
so we can't read it. We're going like this the whole time. So that's kind of an unworkable situation. And thank goodness for creators that are doing these on-screen music lyric videos. Oh my God, what a great help. But it's not always going to be.
So here's our ask based on what you're saying. If you're going to send us a video for a band that has Scream or Growl that you know is intense,
yeah, you know us by now.
please include a lyric video link.
Yeah, or just
Or
don't. Just don't send
or
that one.
the lyrics or whatever, or don't
No,
send
let's
it.
be clear. Let's be clear. Don't send it unless it satisfies the criteria that we can actually see an on-screen lyric video, because of everything that she just said. I certainly don't like listening to it without lyrics. I'm agreeing with Kel. I can do both pretty well. I think I've done that for a long period of time at this point, so I can split my brain into two.
You were also listening to Gajira and Lamb of God and all these other bands long before you met me. You had been introduced to this musical device. I didn't even know it existed until I heard Gajira in Pasadena.
Yeah.
And I'm listening and I'm like, what are they where is that coming from? And strangely it fits, but bizarre.
Oddly, it works.
But
Yeah.
it must be good because they're up there. And I love them. But anyways, the point is that
It's a great band.
yeah, they
In
are
Flames, great band,
Yeah.
dynamic.
beautiful. I love their harmonies. I love their
Yeah.
voices. Again, I want to hear more from them. A great suggestion.
You know what they've done? They've done the first song that I ever got introduced to. I was doing a search for Metallica covers, and Eye of the Beholder from And Justice for All. Do you see what I see? No, you don't remember?
Is it when we're playing tennis?
Yes.
No, I'm playing
Song.
tennis. I'm not really listening to music. I'm playing tennis. I'm focusing on him shooting the ball at me. You're listening to the music.
Anyway, you would know it when you heard it, and it's actually a really good version. It's definitely In Flames. It's definitely not like James Hetfield singing at all. It's definitely and I'm not sure what the lead singer's name is of In Flames, but
I'm sure you'll let us know.
yeah. All right,
Thanks
guys.
for the request,
Thanks for
Gavin.
hanging with us. Kind of a juggernaut on this one, but
I think we're juggernauting them all.
24 minutes later, we're gonna end this with our ceremonial kiss that we
'Cause
always
it's
love to
just
do,
fun.
because then we take the opportunity to kiss, because
We don't kiss nearly enough.
it could be the last time we ever get to.
What?
I know.
Don't even speak of it. There's very few things that are allowed to
All
come
the
out of
earthquakes
that.
going on.
No.
And the freaking super
Hello.
thingies going
Done.
on. And
Done like Justin Bieber.
spontaneous combustion.
Over. Lips.
Just a pile of
Lips.
shirt,
Lips.
Pendragon.
Lips.
It's a pile of
Lips.
Pendragon shirts.
He's not listening.
What pile of lips is what I am. There we go. I didn't get to kiss you, just my lips. Later.
Bye.